What is up, everybody? Welcome in. I am Alexis Jade, and today we are watching the Chicago Bears versus the San Francisco 49ers. I am working on getting the stream up now. I know the game just started. I'm running a bit behind, but welcome in. I hope you guys are all having a good Sunday afternoon. And hopefully we are talking about a Bears win here by the end of the night. As I try to work out this freaking stream. Okay. Come on, give me my Bears game. You guys know me. I'm always slow rolling in this. Okay. All right. We got San Francisco with the ball right now. And they just had a big gain, so that's a way to start it for me. All right. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're having a good afternoon. San Francisco is at the 40-yard line, 13-16 left in the first. Brock Purdy dropping back to pass. Some pressure came, but was able to dump it off, and the 49ers pick up a first down. And not a great start for this Bears defense. I'm not going to panic yet because it seems like every week the defense has a rough start, and then they finally managed to get it together. But I was worried about this defense going into this game. The defense started as the best part of this team to start the season, and now this season they are not. I'm sorry, the second half of the season now they are not the best part of this team anymore. They are really on the struggle bus, and obviously we have some injuries, but that's not an excuse. We don't have that many injuries to make it an excuse for this Bears defense. And also, first game without Matt Eberflus calling plays. Also, Brock Purdy is going to be calling a timeout because they were about to run out of time on the play clock. But yeah, so first game without Matt Eberflus as head coach, which also means first game without him as the defensive coordinator. So that could also be changing things. You'd like to think it wouldn't be too many changes because it's still the same coaching staff, but you never know. Let me pull up the chat with you guys in it. Can Eric Washington call the D? I'm pretty sure he is calling the defense today. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he is. Sorry for the sound effects. I'm adding some energy to my beverage. All right, 12:25 in the first, 49ers at the 10-yard line. First and goal, 49ers, Purdy dropping back to pass, and it's caught for a 49ers touchdown. Okay, and San Francisco starts the game off hot. I know the Packers kind of demolished the 49ers, but they were also 49ers have some injuries going into this game, but they were really littered with injuries when the Packers played them, and they didn't even have Brock Purdy. So I don't know. Hopefully they're just starting out hot and they don't continue it, but a lot of factors. The defense hasn't been as good lately, but they've been getting it together as the game goes on. But first game without Eberflus calling plays, the defense might suffer from that. Extra point is good, and it's going to be Chicago's ball. Anyone tell me if I missed anything? Was this the first, looking at the time, I assume so. Was this the first possession of the game, or did the Bears win the toss and not do anything on offense? Because I missed the first 4 minutes of this game. So if you're in the chat, let me know if the Bears started with the ball or they did not, so I know for halftime, and also so I know if the Bears offense came out flat already. Okay, this was the first possession. Okay, so we haven't seen Bears offense yet. Bears deferred. Okay. Okay. I can work with that. I can work with that. And there's Stevenson, get him on the bench, but who are you replacing him with, who's going to replace him? I have a slipper on my foot because, I always complain about getting cold in here, but it's too big and it keeps falling off my foot, and it's very annoying. But anyways, how is everybody else doing today? People are slowly rolling in here. I apologize for the blank wall. I've had a busy weekend and I've had a day today. So I did not get to the wall like I said I would. So my apologies for the blank wall. Maybe by the second stream for the night game tonight, I will be able to put some stuff up on the wall for some decor for you all. Yeah, it was way too easy of a drive for San Francisco, that's for sure. That was I don't know. Like I said, the defense, I think if you watched my streams back, if you watch the beginning of each stream, I'm freaking out about the defense, and then I um they end up kind of reining it in a little bit as the game goes on, but I don't know. I think we'll see. The 49ers have some weapons on their team even without Christian McCaffrey, so we'll see. The defense was definitely something I was worried about, which is not something I thought I would be saying at the start of this season. That's for sure. I see some people rolling in. Also, I'm realizing I normally try to check the messages that first come in because I was running late. So some people said hi. Yo, what is up? Angus Quinn, hello, welcome in. Where's the lady? I'm here now. And hello, Rome. Hello, and Bry. Bears riddled with injuries and a 4-game skid still took the division lead. I'm doing great. Or I'm sorry, the Bucks. Did I say the Bears? Oh, I was about to say decent return, but for the Bears, but actually, wasn't terrible. He almost had an open gap there, but you know, he got to the 20, so not terrible. But yeah, that's insane that you guys could lose 4 games and you still win the division. That's nuts. Not the Bears, not the NFC North. But what is up, Ryan? Welcome in. Odyssey doing great. Good. Glad to hear it. Don't think the Bears ever play well in San Francisco. I don't know, actually. Bears hand the ball off to DeAndre Swift, and they're going to gain a few yards on that one. DeAndre Swift and DJ Moore were both on the injury report this week, and they are both playing today. So they're also names to keep an eye on because they're both dealing with quad injuries. So definitely something we want to monitor if we see, you know, some injuries progressing throughout the game. Hopefully not, but they are playing through some injuries right now. 2nd and 7 for the Bears at the 25, a little past the 25. 10, 9, 11, 40 in the first. Bears hand the ball off to Swift again, who gets stuffed behind the line of scrimmage, gets nowhere. I always get so torn with Swift. I say it every stream, but like, now I was going to say, you know, Roschon Johnson's not in, so we can't hand it off to Roschon Johnson, but when he is in, it kind of drives me nuts that we don't utilize him more because I know we hand it to Swift because 1, we pay him to be the number 1 back, but 2, if he can explode for a run, he's explosive, like he can really go, but he's not good for like easy few yards. 3rd and 7, 10:59, Caleb dropping back to pass. He's going to do a quick pass to, who is that? Who is that? Homer? Is that Homer? It's going to be a 4th down for the Bears. I think that was Travis Homer. We have some injuries, so I'm not sure who that is. I'm pretty sure that's Travis Homer. And just like that, it's 3 and out for the Bears, and we're punting. Awesome. Love that for us. Okay, 4th and 3. Still early. Nothing to panic about, but not a great start for offense. And that's going to be a good kick by Tory Taylor. That's going to be short of the 15-yard line. So good punt by Tory Taylor there. Jeremy, have a wonderful Sunday. Go Bears. Thank you. We'll see. We'll see how these Bears do. Hopefully they don't let us down. Same slow start, nothing different for the Bears. Yeah. I can't argue it, unfortunately. That does seem to be our theme. I don't know why. We can never seem to generate anything. I would love to see a first, especially because these are scripted, you know? I would love to see a possession this season on the opening drive where the Bears score. because how is it that all our scripted plays just don't ever seem to work? I just don't get it. I don't get it. All season. I mean, it took us until what, 8 games, 11 games in the season to finally get a point in the first quarter, like in the first half. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I had no idea this was yellow because I always put it in a container where I can't see it, so it kind of looks a bit odd. Um, it's strawberry, but it's strawberry pineapple. So maybe the pineapple is what's making it yellow. I just wasn't expecting it to be yellow, and now I just saw myself drinking it, and I was like, huh, kind of looks like I'm drinking tea. But I guess that's no different when I'm drinking beer, so, you know, interesting. Do you need to go find me for a new keyboard? Yeah, the caps lock is definitely something. That's what I was just thinking. Beer is yellow, so you know what? Ah, well. Hello, life. Welcome in. My weekend is okay. How is your weekend going? How are you doing today? Are you having a good night? Evening, afternoon, whatever day, whatever time it is. It's nice and sunny over in San Francisco. It's also only like 12:30 right there right now. You know, I've always wanted to live in California. It's always been a dream of mine since I was a young one. Since I was a child, it has always been a dream of mine to live in California. Now, and then obviously I got into acting and that emphasized it even more. But yeah, I've always wanted to live in California. Brock Purdy dropping back to pass and wide open receiver. First down, Deebo Samuel. Okay, Bears defense is starting out hot, aren't they? Jalen Johnson was in coverage, but I mean, honestly, Jalen played good defense on him, but Deebo's just a really good receiver. Jalen Johnson was on him the whole time. But then it somehow switched to Owens, so I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, Jonathan Owens. All right, San Francisco ball, 30, 9:30 left in the first. And they hand the ball off, and the run is stopped only about a gain of a yard or two by Stevenson. The one we're all trashing in the comments. Stevenson makes the tackle. And we're at 9:08 in the first. It's funny how when they, you know, I mean, obviously, because the time keeps going, but running the ball, like really, sometimes these first halves can go by really fast. And then the second halves is when it really, because they're trying to do time management and stuff, slows down. Brock Purdy hands the ball off, and there's a gap, and they do not get the first down, but it's going to be short by only a yard. There was a gap, but not a big one. The Bears should have been able to stop that well before he got close to the first down marker. But what can you do? What can you do? 3rd and 1 coming up for the 49ers. 8:23 in the first. And they're going to sneak it, and Brock Purdy's going to run it in for a first down. Awesome. Love that. Yeah, this is not a good start for the Bears defense. Not at all. Not a fan of this. I'm realizing why I never wore these slippers because this is just unbelievably huge. What happened to my slippers that they are the size of Bigfoot's feet? What the hell? It's like they stretched out. Now I can't even fit in them. All right, 1st and 10 coming up. 49ers at the 45-yard line. Brock Purdy hands the ball off, and that is going to only be a gain of about a yard. Not too shabby. Also, forgive me, I have to fix something here so you're rotating while I correct this. My camera might go off. Okay, here we are. All right, are we fixed? Okay. And we have an injured 49er on the field. Clock is stopped at 7:21. 2nd and 8 for the 49ers, and we have an injured offensive lineman, I believe, for the 49ers. And we're at commercial break. How about Odunze for the first score of the day? Potentially, could potentially be Odunze. They should utilize him more than they do. I understand he's number 3 in the reads because of the fact you have DJ Moore and Keenan Allen on the team, but I would definitely like to see Rome Odunze be utilized more. It would be a nice change of pace if Rome Odunze was the one to get the first score of the game. If the Bears, ever get points on the board. Put on a few more socks. I need to or something because this thing is like not holding on very tightly. I don't know what happened. Like if I could show you guys, these things are huge. Whoa. So big that they just kicked the camera on their own. Almost sent that thing flying. My God. I don't get this game for some reason, so I guess I can see a preview of the Bills. Interesting. I wonder why you don't get this game. I'm up against Bears D, Keenan, and Odunze in fantasy this week. Hate the inner conflict, but F it, go Bears. I have some Lions on my what's it called? On my fantasy team. So I think I'm doing okay. But to be honest, I haven't really checked my fantasy team in a minute. Also, there's a commercial on. I'm getting distracted. This commercial is for pizza. It's for DoorDash. And the dude just walked in with a bunch of appetizers and pizza, and it looks so good because I have not eaten today. And I'm so hungry, and I've been on a diet, and I've been eating really healthy. And I seen that pizza commercial, and I'm like, oh, that looks good. That looks really good. And some wings. Oh, man. So lineman for the 49ers is going into the medical tent. A bit of a limp. DeAndre Carter is doubtful to return with a hamstring injury. Good, good, good. Purdy drops back to pass, and that is almost intercepted, but it's not. Jennings comes down with it for the 49ers, but that was tipped by the Bears defense, and it was a fight to catch the ball midair. That was tipped by Edwards, and that ball went up in the air and was close to being intercepted, but Jonathan Owens tackled Jennings, and so it's 3rd and 5 coming up. But how nice would that have been if that was an interception? We could use that. 6:26 in the first. And Bears trying to send pressure, and they do to Brock Purdy, who is sacked. And that is going to be 4th and 5. He was trying to throw, and that ball went flying. Another one close to being intercepted. Bears send some extra pressure this time, and it works. TJ Edwards actually a big part of that. He bulldozed the guy that was blocking him, and he's actually the one who again got his hand on the ball. TJ Edwards back to back, great plays. And the offensive lineman for the 49ers is being carted into the locker room, so not a good sight there. 6:17 left in the first. 49ers are going to punt it away. Yeah, San Francisco got kind of lucky on that one, that there was 2 balls up in the air that if either one of those was intercepted, that would have been a really good field position for the Bears. But instead, they punted away, and now the Bears are going to have the ball at like the 5-yard line. So that's nice. And here come the Bears offense. Should I be nervous for it? Probably. Hello, David Stegosaurus. How are you doing? At least the Bears brought pressure. Yeah, it's a nice change of pace. All right, here we go. Thomas Brown calling plays and his first time being a head coach and doing it all on the sideline after he was calling plays up in the booth. This is a change for him too. Difficult atmosphere to do it in. A lot on his plate. 1st and 10 coming up Bears offense at like the 5-yard line. Bears fake the handoff. Screen pass to DJ Moore, who is able to pick up a few yards on the play. Yeah, they're replaying DeAndre Carter and showing him walking off with his quad. Yep, and he is out. All right. 2nd and 5, 5:43 in the first. Now they're up to the 10-yard line. 5 yards to go for the first down. Caleb dropping back. He's got to let it go quick, and he does to DJ Moore for the first down. Pocket started to collapse, but he was able to let it go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We love to see it. All right, 5:06 in the first. 1st and 10 coming up for the Bears. And I believe we're at the 15-yard line now, roughly. Oh, I lied. We're at like the 20-yard line. All right. Caleb Williams fakes the handoff, dropping back, slings it. Oh, and that was in Keenan Allen's hands, and he does not come down with it. It wasn't a perfect. Actually, I want to see the replay on that before I say this. Let's see. Caleb fit that through a tight window there. And that was actually almost intercepted. It went through the hands of the defender, but it also went through the hands of Keenan Allen. So not a great job catching it by Keenan Allen, but also risky throw by Caleb. That was this close to being intercepted. Caleb dropping back to pass again, letting it rip to DJ Moore, who is not able to hold on to the football. God damn it. 3rd and 10. DJ Moore got smacked as soon as he caught the ball and was not able to hold on. Actually, DJ Moore just had that bounce right off his chest. Damn it. That would have put them at like 3rd and 1, but instead it's now 3rd and 10. 4:43 in the first. All right. Caleb dropping back to pass. Oh, and he's going to get sacked. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Well, this is a fun start. He did have Cole Kmet open. Didn't hit him. He was actually looking right over it. Maybe he wasn't looking Cole Kmet's way. But he did have Cole Kmet open across the middle and did not throw it to his way. But now the Bears are punching it away. Oof. That was almost a breakaway run. Okay. And we go to commercial break. What can the Bears do this offseason? A lot. I mean, we have draft capital. We have salary cap space. I think the biggest thing they have to do is build up that offensive line and defensive line. The trenches are going to be big ones, and then after that, you can get some extra pieces secondary. and then maybe a few extra pieces on the wide receiver front or something in case someone goes down, you know. But other than that, um, yeah, I think those are the main moves this offseason. Offensive line, defensive line, maybe some backup in the secondary. And I don't mean backup in the secondary. I mean maybe someone to compete with. As much as I like Brisker, that dude cannot stay healthy with his concussions. So I think that's a position you might unfortunately have to kind of look at. But then after that, you know, fill up the holes where you can. Maybe some backup wide receivers to be behind, you know, if Keenan Allen leaves, like you might need to fill that spot. So something along those lines. But they have the salary cap and they have the draft capital to do so. I don't want to jinx myself, but I picked every game this week correct so far, and I made those picks in September. Did you now? Every single game. You predicted a 6-game losing streak? 2? Because that's crazy. I would have never predicted that. Not in the span we had it. Not against the Patriots and some other easier teams, that's for sure. Sam Darnold is going to show up in the playoffs and the Vikings are screwed. Wait, what? Do we try to extend Keenan? Potentially. God, another pizza commercial. Stop doing this to me. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry and I'm tired and I want that food. God, I'm so hungry. Okay. Do we try to extend Keenan? I hope so in a way if it makes sense financially for the Bears because I think he's very, very good to have in the locker room. He's very smart to have in the locker room. Not necessarily because of his on-field production anymore, but I do think he could be a huge asset to Caleb and the wide receivers like Rome Odunze in the locker room. So Brock Purdy dropping back to pass, and that is going to be complete soft cover or gapping coverage by the Bears defense and George Kittle with the first down. So that's awesome. But yeah, I think we might try to just depending on the cost. I wouldn't be opposed to it. When you know W's from here on, just play discipline and competitiveness. I want to get draft pick. I want W's. I can't go the rest of the season without a single win. That's just this roster's too good for that. And the vets in this locker room cannot go like God, it's gonna be hard to retain these vets if you go winless the rest of the season. These people are gonna want to be traded away. Like I don't think we can do that. We need to win something. Not hard to predict the Bears. Yeah, true. Stegosaurus is clearly a time traveler. So true. Football is indeed trying to sell us food. Oh my God, Rome, you're right. Those commercials are so they're real. It's not fiction. All right. 2:30 left in the first. 2nd and 6 for the 49ers. They're at the 30-yard line. Going for completion. God damn, man. Who was in coverage? Jack Sanborn on that? That was awful. You just let him catch that? It's like Sanborn got tripped up and just like stopped chasing him on the route. God, what was Sanborn doing there? I mean, if Sanborn could have been there, all he had to do was lightly tap the ball and that would not have been a catch. And now it's 1st and goal for the 49ers. They're going to hand the ball off and they're going to bulldoze it into the end zone for a touchdown. Wow. This is not a good start for the Bears. Not a good start at all. This is rough. This is rough. What are you eating, Jerry Rice? That is such a good commercial. No, Riley, this is not so good at all. This is not so good. We still got a lot of football to play to turn it around, but Charles, hello everyone. I'm a Big 12 champion now. My Sun Devils won yesterday, so thank you for recognizing my newfound status. Oh, we have an injured Bear. It's Dexter. That's not good. Another big piece of our defense who's having a good year this year. Can you guys hear that? I think that's here. That was some sirens. Okay. But Dexter is shaken up on the play, so that's not good. Big part of our defense. Congrats, Charles, on your Big 12 championship. Why have wings if not for football? So true. Life, so true. It's really tempting me to order some like wings or something, and I'm trying to not spend money, and I'm also trying to be on a diet. But when you haven't eaten and you just keep getting commercials of freaking pizza and wings, and the worst part is there's a Pizza Hut like across the street from me. So it really wouldn't be hard for me to order something, but I need to not do it. All right, 49ers going for the extra point, and it is, ooh, it's good, but just barely. That kind of squeaked up top. Last real chance for a Bears win, and they're stinking up so far. Yeah, it's not great. I will say division games, as good as our division is, they're always gritty. Like, they're always good games, so there's still a chance. But yeah, it's definitely not a good start. Defense not having a good time, not at all. They missed Matt Eberflus. Yep, 14-0, San Francisco. Not a great start. Man, what is going on out there? Sorry, I was just really close to the camera, but I'm trying to see if the fire trucks are in my parking lot or not. You picked quite the time of year to not spend money and eat. I know I'm trying to save money, but oh, I want that food. I want that food. You know what I have right now, guys? You know what I have? I brought over, because I haven't eaten yet, some veggie chips to hold me over in case I get too hungry. And I might have some now because I'm getting very hungry. But yeah, that pizza looks good. That pizza looks so good. But I need to not do it. I need to not do it. Okay. No, Alexis, no. Not enough players stepping up, Michael. I agree. Not enough at all, unfortunately. I thought we would see more mojo, with the new head coach. We would see a bit more like oomph from these players, but they're still kind of falling flat. But, I will say on offense, like on that drive, the last drive, there were 2 drops by the wide receivers, Keenan Allen and DJ Moore. Granted, the one to Keenan Allen also could have been an interception. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, that's a drop, because it also should have been an interception, to be honest. But the one to DJ Moore, that should have been a catch. As a Stegosaurus, these look delicious. Yeah, well, my veggie chips. Yeah, veggie. Wait, where did that comment go? Oh, here it is. Veggie chips are not food. Pizza is food. I agree. I hate to agree with Charles, but he is correct for a change. Yeah. Yeah. Nicotine addiction, you won't need as much. I'm good on that, but also I'm hungry because I haven't eaten at all. So it makes sense I'm hungry. I just haven't eaten anything. But I'm gonna have to mute if I eat, because otherwise you guys will hear the crunch. And I also don't want to eat on stream, but I don't want to like pass out either. That'd be crazy. Bears won't score 17. They might. I think they will. Calm down. Whoa, we have the biggest super chat I think we've gotten so far. We have a $100 super chat from Odyssey of Ascension. Here's some pizza and slippers money. Merry Xmas. Pizza and slippers fund. We have a new fund on top of our buying the bears and car tires and everything else. Now we have our pizza and slippers money. Look at Odyssey for the super chat, and we have a new color. This one's red, right? My screen is kind of different shaded than what it actually is on screen. But Odyssey, thank you very much for the super chat. What a early Christmas gift. Thank you, the $100 super chat. Biggest one I think I've had on the stream so far. I think we've had 50. Yeah, I think this is the biggest one we've had so far. Much appreciate you, Odyssey of Ascension. Thank you for the pizza and slippers money. Caleb Williams dropping back to pass. Oh, that's batted at the line. It's going to be 3rd and 7. He was going for DeAndre Swift. But thank you for the $100 super chat. How kind of you. I like it. I like seeing the different colors. And I like that we have pizza and slipper money. Let's go. Life, I hope you're tracking our extra funds here, our extra goals, because now we have to add pizza and slippers to our goal list. But thank you very much. Thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated to you. And Merry early Christmas. 3rd and 7 coming up for the Bears. 49 seconds left in the first. Caleb dropping back to pass. He's got to go. There's pressure behind him. He does not feel it at all and is sacked. Nah. Yeah, Caleb. Caleb has good feel for the pocket, but he really did not feel that pressure coming at all. That was coming right around the back of him, and he also had DJ Moore open. Yeah, I don't know the hesitation there on Caleb's part. That was not good. Oh boy, here we go. Not this. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We lost my camera. Hello? Oh, we're back. Okay, geez. I don't know what just happened there. Okay. It wasn't coming back on. But my new pizza and slippers money makes me feel better. So about how terrible the Bears are playing right now. Jesus Christ. Brock Purdy dropping back to pass with 3 seconds left in the first, and he is almost sacked and escapes it, and now he is sacked by Edwards. Montez Sweat almost has him and is not able to pull him down, but TJ Edwards comes in for the sack. Edwards is having a good game so far, all things considered. Bears offense, not so much. Odyssey for the win. Yes, let's go. Ascension is the MVP of Sunday football Sunday. Agreed. Look at this, another wing. These commercials are right. Football is trying to sell you food, 100%. I went away for 1 second and everything breaks. I know, life. It's because you're the glue. You're the glue of this, the stream. What is this commercial? What is this? Going Dutch? What? Okay. Alexis, you look so gray. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, these commercials are really distracting me. We got a whole plethora today. Normally the commercials are not this interesting. I'm happy to hold this all together. I'm glad someone can do it, even if it's a Lions fan. I'm curious to see what other people are saying. This is a disappointing start. And not seeing the offense be able to execute is also a problem because I'm not even ready to sit here and yell about the play calling. I'm not loving the execution so far. The players dropping passes, Caleb missing open, not missing in terms of accuracy, but not seeing guys coming open across the middle, and taking 2 sacks now that he shouldn't have taken when it would be one thing if there was no one open, and he wasn't able to get to anyone, but like he had some people open and isn't hitting them. So you don't like to see that. I still question what the hell his quarterback coach is doing, the one that Ryan Poles said was the replacement for not having a vet in the room. And the quarterback coach doesn't seem to be helping him all that much. Oh, God. I would like to see the pocket move a little bit more. Like, I mean, I'm once again, so far the execution is not there for me, but I would like to see the pocket move a little bit more so that we can maybe get Caleb into a bit more of a comfortable feel, get him connecting some passes. But Brock Purdy, dump off pass, and that is going to be a first down and then some by George Kittle. He's all the way at the 50-yard line. Awesome. Man. This is not a start we want for a new head coach. I mean, I know he's an interim head coach, but was hoping to see more. And yeah, I don't know. All right. 49ers pick up a field on first down. It is 14-10 in the second. The thing is, if the offense was at least like really humming along and really performing well, we could be like, well, at least the offense is looking good, and that's Thomas Brown's specialty. But the offense isn't even looking good. But even then, like I said, I'm not really fully ready to blame the play caller yet. I'm not loving the execution so far. Ashton Kutcher is at the Bears game today. Good for him. 2nd and 7 coming up. 49ers hand the ball off, and that is blown up at the line of scrimmage. Once again, TJ Edwards everywhere on this field today. 3rd and 7 coming up for the 49ers. And see, watch what's going to happen is the Bears are going to suck this entire first half, come out in the second, get it down to being within a score or within a field goal the last 2 minutes of the game, and then they lose because that's been the past 7 games. Third and 7, Brock Purdy dropping back to pass and completed over the middle for a first down. To George Kittle, which I can't even be mad because George Kittle grew up a Bears fan and everything else, but man, George Kittle is having a good game, that's for sure. I can't imagine wanting to have long hair like what Kittle has when you're a football player because that has to get so knotted and so like slick on top of your head when you're playing. I would much rather have short hair so I could take my helmet off and just like go like that through my hair. But having that long hair just like matted to your head, I don't think that doesn't sound nice. No, thank you. Oops. Touchdown. Oh gosh, the Rams are beating the Bills right now. That's kind of crazy. But you know what? Maybe if the Rams do an upset against the Bills will win against the Lions. Purdy, a little screen dump off pass, and that is going to be tackled before the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd down. This may be my last year for purchasing NFL ticket. NFL ticket is so expensive. So expensive. I just saw a commercial touting Ontario, Canada's partnership with the USA's economy. They did not mention food. Well, with the tariffs coming, who knows? Slow starting team as always. Yeah. Yeah, slow starting is one way to put it. 3rd and 8. Purdy dropping back to pass. He's got time. He's hit as he throws, but ooh, that is stopped before the first down. He is still able to get the pass off. It is tackled before the first down. The ref looks like he's walking out on the first down marker, but that was not a first down. He did not get that. So if they give it to him, that's what? They're really being generous with that spot. I think he was at least a yard shy. They're marking him like at the first down marker. I disagree with that. They're giving him 4th and 1, but I don't know. Not that it really makes a difference, but what are we doing now? San Francisco called timeout? What's happening? Did they call a timeout because of the play clock? I think they did, yeah. I think my long history of holding sad Lions fans together in football has prepared me for this. Probably. Oh, they're challenging. They're challenging. It was not a first down. That's a dumb challenge. And watch, they're going to get it too somehow. I don't think that was a first down. He was like at least a yard short. What am I missing here? Well, now we're on commercial break because the 49ers are challenging a first down, but I don't think they should. We need to slow down and get the run game going. The run game not being able to get going is a big part of this season not doing well. Like the fact that we paid all this money for DeAndre Swift and he has some explosive runs, but for the most part, non-existent on the down to down running game. That doesn't help a rookie quarterback when your rookie quarterback is your run game. And he's no Justin Fields with his feet. Like it's not like he's Justin breaking free for 60-yard gains, you know? He's just moving out of the pocket to avoid a sack. Like, I don't know. Caleb Williams should not be your rushing attack. And right now he's been our leading rusher most games and dropping back to pass like 37 times. Not a good recipe for success. No, but everyone says since Washington, but it's not even the end of that game. Like people forget the Washington game was not good. The Bears didn't score a single touchdown that game. Like the Bears played terribly in Washington. It just came down to a field goal, or it came down to the Hail Mary. That was unfortunate, but like they still didn't play well that entire game. And even before that, like we saw wrinkles of them not playing well in week 1 and week 2, and we were like, oh, it's just, start of the season, rusty, rookie struggles. No, those issues have carried over now to every single game the rest of the season. Like there was signs all along, but we always pointed to the Hail Mary because that was like such a big blow. And I'm sure it did really mess up the locker room a bit and everything, but like, yeah, I don't know. I think there were signs all along. Kittle is killing them. They're replaying after the challenge, and San Francisco will lose the challenge, so they're down to 1 for the rest of the half. It is 4th and 1. They're probably going to get it. And they do. First down, 49ers, of course. Dang, over 100 yards already? Jeez, this is not good. Yeah, Riley, today you're right. Run the damn ball. But here's the thing. Who is DeAndre Swift going to actually do something? Don't jinx my lines. I wasn't even being mean to the Bears. I'm sorry, life. My bad. 1st and 10 coming up for the 49ers. And that is a gain of a few yards on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Disappointing is an understatement as usual. Yeah, unfortunately. That's what it is. Yeah, that was a dumb challenge. I didn't understand that. That was clearly not a 1st down. I wish too, Michael, but unfortunately, they did pitch that. They did pitch that, and YouTube TV pitched it to the NFL, and the NFL told them no. Purdy with the quick pass, and that is going to be only a gain of a few yards after all of that. 3rd down coming up, San Francisco. Bears have 9 yards of offense. Jesus Christ, that's awful. That's awful. A lot of banging going on. 3rd and 4 coming up for the 49ers. Brock Purdy dropping back. He is able to get the pass across the slant wide open and touchdown 49ers. Okay, Juan Jennings, touchdown 49ers, and just like that, the 49ers are up 20-0 with 7:41 in the second. This is a very, very good start for this Bears team. This is awful. This is actually awful. Maybe this team isn't as well built as Ryan Poles thought it was. What do you know? I hate this. I hate that this is what we have. Are you suffering from PTSD, Bears traumatic stress disorder? Yes, I am. And it's terrible. Although honestly, maybe I really am, because at this point I feel like I'm just numb. Like I'm not even getting angry. Like this is just pathetic at this point. Just pathetic. I hope Poles is happy. Yeah, I mean, I do wonder, like, how much did he know that this team wasn't quite ready to be like a Super Bowl contender? And how much did he really think that this team was pushing for a playoff spot? Because we all bought into the hype this offseason that, this team was ready to at least be a playoff contending team. And they're not even close. Like they're not even close this year. And especially in a really good NFC North division. Got a long way to go. Not even close. We are getting shredded. This is bad. Who will win the Super Bowl? I don't know. Depends who goes. I think if the Chiefs go, the Chiefs win. I don't know. It depends. I really want to see the Bills in the Super Bowl. That would be really cool. The thing is, anything could happen though. Like there could be a team that none of us think they're going to be out the first round of the playoffs, and then they're the ones that make it to the Super Bowl and win. Because they had an easier first 2 rounds of the playoffs or something to go against. Like, I don't know. Do you think Matt Eberflus is having a good time watching this game going, told you I wasn't the problem? Kyler Gordon hasn't really looked that good coming back from injury. I really like Kyler Gordon, but so far, and this defense for how much we really bought into them being a solid defense. And they were a solid defense last season. And the way they started the season and the decline of this Bears defense has really been a sight to see. The way they've been performing these past few weeks has just not been good. Not liking it. All right, it's a touchback, and the Bears offense is going to be coming on the field now soon. Not even excited for it yet. If the Bears score, I can get excited. We still have a shot at this game. But we'll see. Bryce Young has been playing well. All right, here we go. Bears on offense, 7:41 in the second. Caleb faking the handoff, rolling to his right. He's going to try to dump it to DJ Moore, and he does, and it's a gain of a few yards. Okay, we're at least moving the pocket a bit. Don't hate that. Don't hate that. All right. 2nd and 26 coming up. 2nd and 26. Is that what I just said? It's 2nd and 6 for the Bears. Jeez. Caleb Williams hands the ball off to DeAndre Swift, who picks up like a yard. Because once again, DeAndre Swift is not a good down-to-down back. He cannot fight for yards. He has great speed and it's an explosive run, but otherwise he sucks ass. Sorry, it's just the truth. Also, I'm realizing how dark it is in here because I didn't turn on my overhead light. I was like, why does it feel so dark in here right now? That's why I need to turn on my light. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Bears. They're at the 35-yard line. Caleb dropping back. He's got to evade the sack, and he does not. He's sacked. He's sacked. Yep, that's good. That's good. Three sacks on back-to-back drives for Caleb Williams. Now on that one, his center did get blown up, but God, this is terrible. There's a chick who doesn't know she's on the screen and she's like blinded by the sun and it's just like the top of her head was just in the shot and she was like I thought it was like a pop-up ad or something. Oh God, this is not good, guys. I need to turn on my light though, because I'm about to fall asleep. It's crazy watching this game because they're 3 hours behind us and that it's like sunny over there and over here it's freaking cold as, already getting dark outside. Okay. My slippers are getting annoying. I'm taking them off. I can't handle this. I don't know why it's so loose like that. All right. Give me a moment here. Let me turn this on. Oh. Okay, that didn't make like a huge difference, but it made a difference for me because it felt very dark in here. How the Packers get over the sad loss Thursday will tell the story if they're a playoff type team. Yeah, I think the Packers could still be a playoff type team. I just don't think, and I could be wrong, I just don't think when you look at the other playoff teams that will be, I don't think I don't know. I don't think they're in the same realm as them at all. So hard to say. Why are so many Packers fans here? Oh, life. Packers fans, life is a Lions fan. I don't have malaria. You and this malaria. I don't have malaria. For the record, anyone who doesn't understand, I talked about how I had to take medication for lupus that is used to treat malaria, but I don't have malaria. God, Charles, you're never gonna let me live that one down. Sorry guys. I don't even know what to say. Like, ugh. It's just so disappointing that it's not shocking. And yeah, the center just got completely bulldozed on that one. Just ridiculous. Good job, Ryan Poles, building up the offensive line. God. All right, Purdy dropping back to pass. Going deep, and it is not going to connect. And are they going to throw a flag? No flag. 2nd and 10. That was Jonathan Owens, I believe. Honestly, it maybe could have been a flag, but then again, the receiver kind of pulled him. Oh, no, that was Byard. My bad. Kind of pulled him down with him, so that's probably why there was no flag. Passing yards, Bears have -5. Awesome. Purdy hands the ball off, and that is going to be open for a first down and then some. Still going, finally pushed out of bounds. And that is a first down, 49ers. Oh, God, guys. Someone give me a motivation to be happy right now. This is terrible. This is terrible. Yeah, I was wrong about this game too. I thought that maybe the Bears like matched up pretty well. I didn't say they'd for sure win. I just said it could be a close game. It's not even close to that right now. It's a blowout. This is terrible. Yeah, and the 49ers are banged up too. Like they're dealing with injuries. Oh, God. This is not good. 2nd and 4 for the 49ers. Purdy dropping back to pass, wide open receiver, and who other is it than George Kittle, who is good for the first down. This is bad. First and goal coming up for the 49ers. 3:27 on the second. In the second, Purdy hands the ball off, and that's, oh, a fake, and Purdy runs it in for the touchdown. But there's a flag on the play. So we'll see if it stands. I'm guessing it's going to be against the 49ers. Holding is going to be my guess. Yep, on the offense, so 49ers are going to lose the touchdown there. I don't want to sit here and say all of this is Thomas Brown's fault, but I think you definitely can say that what we hoped would happen with Thomas Brown coming in of a resurgence on offense and everything else, we were probably wrong about. with Thomas Brown. And to be fair, this is a lot on his plate in a very short turnaround time. But yeah, this is not boding well for his resume right now. But I think a lot of this is just player execution and honestly comes back on the GM for not having a roster built to really be ready to contend. This is not good. Now Bears fans look silly because we're all fire Eberflus, and then Eberflus is fired, and now we're like, shit, fire everybody. Like this is not good. This is not good at all. Second and goal. And TJ Edwards again with the tackle. Third and goal coming up for the 49ers. Keep in mind they had that penalty flag. 2:07 left in the second, where they're at the 10-yard line for third and goal. And 2-minute warning. Okay. I would love that, Jason. I love a good 49ers beatdown against, as long as it's not against the Bears. I see some comments in here from Packers fans about the flags on the flags from the Packers Lions game. And I just got to say, like, look, I know I'm a Bears fan and I'm a little biased because obviously the Packers are the rivals, but like, I'm not rooting for either team in that sense. And I live streamed this game, the Packers versus the Lions game. Packers fans, you guys got to chill on you lost because of penalties. Like that, you guys just lost. Like there was maybe one or two penalties against you that you could argue weren't fair, but you could also do the same thing to the Lions. And there really wasn't that many calls that affected that game. It was just a loss. Like it was just a loss. I like trust me, I get it. I felt like the Bears definitely had some flags not go their way against the Lions game before, and maybe that is my Bears fan biased. But there was at least like two calls in that game where the Bears, like on national media, they were talking about how it was bad. But like, I don't know. I watched that game. I didn't really have stake in either team. Didn't really care who won. And the Packers didn't lose because of penalties. The Packers just lost because they lost. Like penalties never help you, but you know, I don't know. I don't think you can blame penalties for the loss. It was a close game. It was a gritty game. Came down to the last few minutes of the game. It was a good one to watch. Like the second half was pretty entertaining, but they just didn't come away with the win. It happens. Poles should be fired too. Yeah, I look, I don't think they're gonna fire Ryan Poles. I really don't. But all that being said, I really think, and I mean, we believed it too, but he's the GM. He's supposed to be smarter than us. You know, he really thought that this team was ready for a playoff push, and we're seeing it now, and it is clearly not. So, Poles definitely has to answer for that. And on top of that, he's getting away scot free with the whole Matt Eberflus thing right now. Like, Matt Eberflus was hired and then rehired under Ryan Poles. Shane Waldron, Luke Getsy were hired and fired under Ryan Poles. Chris Morgan has retained his offensive line coaching job under Ryan Poles. Like, Ryan Poles has a lot to answer for, including now the gap in talent on this Bears team. Purdy running himself, and he's going to run out of bounds, and it's going to be fourth down. And I assume they're going to just go for the field goal here. They did win, but we played them down close. Are you talking the Packers and Lions? Because, yeah, it got really close at the end of the game. It got really entertaining the second half. When the Jets fired their head coach, they lost nearly every game after that. That might be the Bears case. Or are you talking when the Bears played the Lions? Because either way, all the division games have been pretty close so far. Green Bay is not as good as Detroit, period. Yeah, I mean, like I said, divisional games are always neck and neck. They're always gritty games. They always have weird fluke things happen where the team that's worse on paper pulls off the win because these teams know each other. We study each other's playbook the most, so we know each other. But yeah, Detroit is miles ahead of all the teams in this division. To be honest, like as much as no one wants to admit it, as a Bears fan that has nothing to live for anymore, the Lions are a step ahead of everyone. Like they are for sure the better team in the division, and there's a reason they're at the top. Charles, this is a rough first half for Chicago. There's a live stream of 3 guys who are Bears fans. They are broken. Bears fans are just trying to manage the disappointment. Yeah, I I think it's just feeling numb. Like you didn't really think it could get any worse, and then it got worse. Yeah, this sucks. I don't got anything good to say about it. This is a pretty like low energy stream. It's hard to like get hype about anything. I hear a loud noise and I can't tell what it is, but I'm just gonna ignore it, I guess. Does this say I usually don't blame the refs for losses. It happens until they implement a replay for missed calls. It's just whatever. The refs didn't stop the Lions from making the last 4-1. Yeah, like I know there was the game. Was it the game against the Lions or was it? I thought it was a divisional game. Was it against the Packers? I can't keep track anymore. But there was a game where the Bears, um, it was whether or not someone was ruled out by stepping out of bounds on the sideline, and the Bears challenged it, and the stadium had a sideline camera, but the Bears were told they couldn't use it to determine the challenge because not every stadium has a sideline camera. So even though they had the camera and the Bears were challenging the sideline, they didn't use that camera, and so they didn't have enough proof to overturn it. Meanwhile, the stream was showing clips of the sideline camera showing that he was out of bounds and it wasn't a catch. And like that's what? Like what kind of rule is that? But what can you do? So that was a weird one too. But yeah, challenging flags could get messy because you could be having a challenge every 5 minutes, but at the same time, I feel like some of the things deserve to be challenged. Like some of the really bad calls, like when the Bears during that Lions game got like a holding call on something that was no, it was something crazier than that. We were like, what the hell? Caleb dropping back to pass hits Travis Homer for a few yards. It's going to be second down. Yeah, I do think challenges could be worth it for sure. Some of them deserve to be challenged, but I don't know how you implement it, without it getting too crazy. 128 in the second and 4. Caleb dropping back. He's got to climb the pocket, and he does. Hits Travis Homer again for like a 2-yard gain, maybe 3-yard gain, maybe. And now Travis Homer looks hurt. Oh no, he's not hurt. He's rushing to the line. 110. The Bears are in hurry up mode because we only got a minute left in the half. We have timeouts, but Caleb also likes doing hurry up, so I think that's also why we're doing it. keep the defense on their toes. Caleb's got to get rid of the ball, and he trips, and he's down. And it's 4th down. Bears got to go for it here, though, because you're down by like 20 points in the first half. Ooh, that should have been a holding call against the 49ers on Odunze. He was draped all over him and was tugging his jersey. That was a missed call. But speaking of refs, that was a missed one because Caleb got sacked on that play, and there was an obvious holding against Rome Odunze right there. They just replayed it on the broadcast. He was like draped all over. What are we doing? Are we calling a timeout here? 2, 1, 0 on the play clock. Okay. Yeah, sometimes, some of them. Bears fans sometimes too, but because I've dealt with my fair share of Bears fans who, when the whole Justin Fields talk was going on, they don't understand nuance. Because, like, you know, look where this roster's at now. My whole argument wasn't necessarily that Justin was a better quarterback than Caleb. It was that, you know, you could use the draft capital to build up an offensive line, and Fields was a good enough quarterback to play with talent around him. But I'm not saying I regret taking Caleb, but, you know, people took that as me hating Caleb Williams, which some people don't understand nuance. Well, Bears going for a punt on 4th and 7 with 14 seconds left. And there's a flag on the play and a missed tackle. Bears players are probably just tired of the turmoil this team has gone through. The owners have hired people in leadership positions, rookies, president, GM, head coach. They were all rookies in these leadership roles. True. True. Holding on the receiving team. There's 3 seconds left in the half. Yeah, that was holding for sure. I know we've had a lot of flags called our way in the Rogers area. I'm not oblivious to that. Yeah, that was crazy. There was definitely, like, I hate being one of those people that is, and I know there was a game or two this year where I was complaining about the refs, but I hate being one of those people that is like, the refs, because I know this Bears team. Like, when the Bears lose, it's because of the Bears. But there are times where it's allowed. Like, the one flag against Cassius Marsh that went like viral 2 seasons ago when the ref hip checked him and then called a flag on him, like, that was crazy. Like, what do you mean that's a flag? That was nuts. But yeah, there was definitely during the Rodgers era some stuff that Rodgers got away with, especially when it came to the play clock hitting 0 and he never got flagged for it. But you know, that's one of those things though, when you're a proven team or you're a proven player, they go your way. Like, you've seen it happen. You see it happen with Mahomes, you see it happen with like the vets in the league. It's the same way Justin Fields never got a late hit flag at all last season, which if you've seen late hits on Justin Fields, you would see that he deserved at the minimum one flag. But then you see the same game, one called for Matt Stafford or something, and you're like, that's a late hit, or that's, you know, a late hit on the quarterback, but the one where Fields' head was shoved to the dirt isn't. It's just, you know, being a proven player in the league or being on a winning team in the league, the refs favor that. And whether they do it consciously or not, up for debate. But like, there's definitely nuance to it. But I don't think you can sit there and say, like, you lost a game for sure because of refs. Like, as much as the one play in the Bears versus Lions game where I was like, if the refs never called the BS flag on the Bears, that should not have been a flag, where it would have been a 4th down for the Lions and they would have punted it, and instead they were able to get a touchdown because they got a 1st down. Like, you could argue, had that not happened, the Bears would have won by 3 points that game. However, you can also argue the Bears could have chosen to score at any other point in that game in the first half, and we would have won. So you can't blame it all on the refs. Like last week, we scored no points in the first half and then came back in the second, but we can't sit there and say the refs lost us the game when we didn't score a single point in the first half. Is it better if we watch on YouTube instead of Twitch? You can watch on either, honestly, because it's still YouTube. I have them all linked, so it still will count as views. I actually don't know like how YouTube counts that, to be honest. I assume they get Twitch's views because yeah, otherwise I don't know. But I think either one is fine, but whichever one you prefer watching on, to be honest. That's why I stream to multiple platforms. If you want to watch through Twitter, if you want to watch through YouTube, through Twitch, whatever works for you. The Packers are the third best in the North. And that's not just because of where they're ranked right now, but I mean they are. The Vikings, as much as I don't want to admit that, the Vikings are playing good football. Also, the Rams 17-14 to the Bills right now. That's surprising. Puka Nacua with a crazy catch on the sideline. My God. Oh, I lied. It's 24-14 Rams. Bills are having a little hangover game or something. And Seattle is playing, who are they playing? The Seahawks? Atlanta Falcons, I mean. 24-10. Okay. Oh, they're playing the Cardinals. Dang, it had the Vikings won 42 points today. Jesus Christ. Yeah, as the point show, as much as I don't like admitting, the Vikings are good. The Vikings are playing well. Don't love that. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, we can't say our team sucks when they do because our team does suck. And it's very disappointing. That was a weird noise I just heard. As a Bears fan who's still thinking the floor is pretty freaking dark. Yes, I apologize. You know. Okay, maybe I don't feel that way fully, but it's not been a good game. David Stegosaurus in the chat trying to mediate everything. Let's pretend that airplanes in the night sky map shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. That's a good song. Oh, I want to watch that show. I should. Rome, don't leave. Have you ever thought about the fact that people who take care of chickens are literally chicken tenders? That was a crazy comment. That was a crazy comment. I processed that as I was reading it. That's a good one. That's a crazy one, Bry. I wonder if Taylor's having a hard time watching the Bills. Bills aren't having a great first half. Yeah, the Bills are struggling, but I wouldn't count the Bills out. They could come back the second half and win. Yeah, Bears 4 yards of offense is pathetic, to be honest. This is bad. Zach, you can never completely blame the refs for a loss because there's always something the team could have done. Like the Pack could have stopped the Lions from going 4 to 5 on fourth down. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like as much as I hate the refs sometimes in some of these games this season, because we have gotten some bogus calls against us. Like it seems like once we get one or two bad calls, the rest of the game we just keep getting like bad calls against us. But that's what happens when you're a losing team, or that's just the cards you're dealt with sometimes. And the Bears also could have done things in there to change it up, you know? As much as I could argue, oh, if the Bears never got that BS roughing the passer call, then we would have won the game. It's like, okay, well, we also would have won the game if we would have scored more than 20 points. We also would have won the game if the Bears defense didn't cough up a 4th and 2, you know, like there's way more than one play or one flag by a ref that determines a game. It feels like when the refs do mess up, it's always a pivotal time in the games. Yeah, I think that's also just because if it's close games, you know, even one flag is going to be like, no, if that didn't happen. But I feel like it's just like when the Cassius Marsh thing happened with the Bears 2 years ago, like besides that being just a crazy one, like that's an extreme example, it also happened after the Bears had gotten a 4th down stop, and then he gets hip checked in a flag, and then the Steelers get a 1st down and win the game. Like that one was crazy, but also, yeah, when it happens in a time like that where it's like 1 minute on the clock, it feels even more important because of the time it's happening in the game. But doesn't necessarily mean that's the reason for the end of the game. Is it difficult to stream on multiple platforms? No, because I have it synced up through StreamYard to be able to broadcast multiple at the same time. So I don't really have to go in and like do it all myself. All the comments from each individual platform I see on the live comment chat. So if it came from Twitter, if it came from YouTube, if it came from Twitch, it will all pop up right here. So I don't really have to do much. The platform does it for me, luckily, besides like syncing them all. But you know, that's not too bad. $5 super chat from DB Luz Guy. I think I said that right. First changes you would make if you were the Bears GM. The first change I would make would be getting offensive linemen, whether that means getting some in the draft, whether that means making some trades or seeing who comes up free agent, you know, like whatever I got to do to build up this offensive line, I'm doing. That would be my number one thing. That needs to be number one. The offensive line hasn't been the number one thing for the past 4 years, for the past 15 years, but since Poles has been here, he's going to be going into year 4. He needs an offensive line, especially as a former offensive lineman. That's kind of embarrassing. So yeah, that would be my first move for sure. And then after that, defensive line, edge rushers, and then after that, you can add in some skill players like another cornerback or no, another safety because of Jalen Johnson, another maybe some skill players in there like wide receiver if in a later round or something to develop and maybe be on the roster in the event we don't have Keenan Allen, you know, something like that. But yeah, that offensive line number one. But if you're talking like a change, I don't like right now, I don't know what I would do. Maybe I don't know. Find a way to change McCaskey's mind on who to hire the head coach if it's not one of the top head coach candidates of this offseason because the Bears need a better head coach. But thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Said it before, Bears would never play well in San Francisco. We'll see. We'll see. But so far, you are correct. The game is going to be starting back up here soon, but I'm almost nervous for it. I almost don't want to see it. Rob, blaming the refs has gone from a gripe to full-on conspiracy cope now that social media can hype up every call, non-call 24 hours a day and feed the anger. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Social media definitely doesn't help it, that's for sure. Philip, Alexis, this is an absolute train wreck, beyond embarrassing. I could not agree more, Philip. This is super embarrassing, a super poor showing by this Bears team. Like I said, if the offense was at least performing well, you could be like, all right, good stepping stone for Thomas Brown, for Caleb. Offense isn't performing well either. So this is just a hot freaking mess. Not happy about it at all. I like your commentary, very informative. Can tell you're passionate about football. Keep it up. Appreciate it, Zachary. I try my best. I don't know everything, don't know all, but I'm not going to pretend like I do either. So you're not going to get that from me, that's for sure. But appreciate it. Thank you. They do need the Honey Bears back. The Bears were winning when we had cheerleaders. Have you thought of putting up a scoreboard up, computer generated or physical? I have. The only reason I haven't is because when I've tried to do the generated, like electronic one, it was very difficult to figure out. But and you had to like pay for the program to do it and stuff. And I was like, God, I already pay so much money for StreamYard. So I don't do it currently, but we have made jokes about me getting a dry erase board, to put up, and I can just like draw on the dry erase board and put it up. So we'll find a way. We'll find a way. We'll find something cool to do for it. But I have thought about doing that, yeah, so you guys can have more of a visual. But Bears starting with the ball for the second half. 15 minutes to start us off, top of the third. Caleb hands the ball off to DeAndre Swift, who finally has a decent run. It's a gain of probably about 8 yards. Second down, Bears. I got a Christmas candle going to help brighten my spirit after having to fight for my team. Would recommend. I need to put on my Christmas candle. My favorite scent, like my favorite candle smell. Oh, we have an injured 49er, by the way. 2nd and 2, by the way, for the Bears, too. My favorite scent for a candle is the Christmas tree pine all year long. I love that scent. I love that candle. Doesn't matter the time of year. I think it is the best smelling candle on planet Earth. And yeah, I've been burning a cinnamon one that my grandma gave me, but I've been wanting to go buy a nice Christmas pine candle because I love those. But you are so right. I need to do that life. All right, 2nd and 2 coming up for the Bears. Approaching the 40-yard line. Caleb hands the ball off to Swift, who's going to, I think, pick up the first down. It was very close, but he got towards the sideline, and it looked like his foot crossed the first down marker before stepping out. So the Bears should be at the 40-yard line. This Bears team look awful right now. Yeah, they look really bad right now. 3rd and 1. Oh, they're not calling it a first down. Well, that's kind of stupid. I kind of think his foot crossed over. And okay, well, DeAndre Swift gets the ball and he gets the first. So, Riley, if you're still here, when you say run the damn ball, they are officially running the damn ball. They're finally doing it. Finally running the ball. I do think Poles is on the hot seat for next year. I don't know if right now he is. First and 10 coming up for the Bears at the 40, 13-16. Screen pass to Rome Odunze, who's going to pick up decent gain, probably about 6 yards, maybe. It looks like a 6-yard gain. Finally getting Rome Odunze involved a bit more. And I will say, the reason I'm not being super harsh on Thomas Brown is keep in mind this is a big adjustment. He went from being the passing game coordinator to being the offensive coordinator to like a week later being the head coach. And he's also calling plays for the first time down on the field while managing head coaching duties. Like, I'm not about to sit here and be like, Thomas Brown's not the answer. He's got to have an adjustment period. He doesn't get a preseason to practice this stuff. Caleb Williams dropping back. Lasers 1-2. DJ Moore, who catches it and is able to stand up and gain a few more yards before getting tackled. First and 10, Bears. (12-14) in the third. (16) on the play clock. Caleb Williams making some protection changes, it looks like. Hands the ball off to DeAndre Swift, who runs it for a decent gain, probably another 6-yard gain, I'd say. Second down. We're getting some balanced attack now happening. The last and only time the Bears have made a head coaching change in a season was George Halas, who obviously is one of the founders of the NFL, and that is because he went to go fight in World War II. So he was not fired, he went to go fight in World War II, and we had to get a new head coach. That's the only time, besides Matt Eberflus, the Bears have fired a head coach, and Halas wasn't fired. Ooh, Caleb Williams with the pass over the middle to Rome Odunze, and that was not a good pass. Rome Odunze was open, and Caleb overshot him. He put a lot of heat on that one. Rome Odunze got open, and I mean, he wasn't even fully open. He had about 3 defenders around him, but that was too outstretched from Rome Odunze's hand. If he would have hit him right there, he kind of lasered that in when I think he needed to do more of like a layered top throw there, and does not connect to Rome Odunze. It's going to be third down. 11-11 in the third. Make a wish. Hands it off to DeAndre Swift, who is able to pick up the first down with his feet. Okay, we're moving. We're moving. That is still Caleb's struggle this offseason, which unfortunately I don't even think we're really going to be able to see get better because the offensive line cannot hold up long enough for a deep pass. But that being said, Caleb Williams, as much as we want to blame the offensive line, his deep ball passing has been one of his biggest weaknesses this season. And next season, I really want to see that cleaned up because that's a concern. First and 10, Bears offense. We're at the 30-yard line. Fakes the handoff to DeAndre Swift, and he's going to rifle it to DeAndre Swift anyways, and oh God. Swift gains a yard and is hit and is in pain, but he's running back onto the field. Kind of looks like he got the wind knocked out of him or something, but he's back on the field. Second down, 10:08 in the third. Bears told to wake up. They were. Second and 8. Caleb is going to keep it and run on the sideline, and he does not get the first down. But he gets close. It's going to be third down Bears. Points this season, the Bears are 28th in the first half and 11th in the second half. Why is our first half so bad? All right, 3rd and 2, Bears offense. Bears taking some time off the clock on this opening drive here. 3, Caleb dropping back to pass. Gets it to Keenan Allen for a first down. Okay, we're moving. We're moving. We're moving the football. We're having a balanced rushing and passing attack. I like it. That was a dirty route by Keenan Allen. That was a good fake. All right, here we go. We're approaching the end zone. Not quite 1st and goal, but we're getting there. We're at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. $8:28. Screen pass to DJ Moore, who catches it and then is able to pick up. He's still fighting. He gets down to like it's going to be 2nd and 1. That's got to be like a 9-yard gain. Let's see. That was a nice block by Keenan Allen for DJ Moore. And DJ's got 5 guys around him and able to just make something happen. Yep, 2nd and 1 for the Bears offense. And going to hand the ball off to Swift, who's going to get the first down. And it is going to be 1st and goal for the Bears. Would you look at that? 1st and goal, Bears offense. We're finally moving to the end zone. Bears offense playing with a little bit of tempo here. First and goal. And that's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. No bueno. 2nd and goal coming up for the Bears offense. I'm not going to lie, I did not know my upstairs neighbors had a dog. That's the first time I've heard it bark up there. All right, 2nd and goal, Bears offense. We're handing the ball off to Swift again, who's going to cut through, and it's going to be 3rd and goal. He gains a few yards, but it is not going to be enough for a touchdown. 3rd and goal. Here we go. Bears have had a nice drive here. They have eaten away at this clock. They started with 15 minutes opening drive from the second half, and we're down to 6 minutes in the 3rd. And the Bears are at 3rd and goal. They need to get points on the board here. Caleb dropping back to pass. He's going to get it to Rome Odunze, and does he get his feet down? They're saying that's a touchdown. Did Rome get his feet down? We're going to need to see the replay, but that was a great catch by Rome if he did. Let's see. He had to jump for the pass. And he did. Wow, what a catch by Odunze. This is why you need to get the ball to him more. The Bears are going to go for 2 right away. What a catch by Rome Odunze there. That was a really good catch. Just was able to tap his feet down at the edge of the sideline there. Great catch. All right, Bears going for 2. Got 3, 2, 1. Caleb whipping it in. Oh, Cole Kmet hit him in the hands, and he bobbles it and cannot come down with it. Oh, that's just, ooh, Cole. I love you, Cole, but that was bad. Hit him right in the hands. Oof. That that hit Cole Kmet right in the hands. Damn, that sucks. Well, guys, we at least got a touchdown on the board. This is interesting. I don't think we catch up at all, but I'm going to pretend like we have a shot. I see people commenting on Twitter about selling the team, and that wouldn't fix it. I just some people are like, just sell the team. Like when Virginia McCaskey dies, because she's 101 years old, by the way. People sit here thinking she's making the decisions right now. Dude, she's 101. She's not sitting here telling George what to do. But people sitting here thinking that if she passes away, that's gonna, like, George is then gonna sell the team and that's what's gonna save this. Like, no, one, George is not gonna sell the team. But two, even if he did, there's shareholders in the Bears, and those top shareholders will get dibs on buying the team from the Bears first. And those people are just as bad as the McCaskies. Like, they aren't going to fix this suddenly. And 49ers getting the ball with 5:56 left in the third. Oh my God, people are so sensitive. I said, like, geez, people, you need to calm down. I tweeted that was a great throw by Romo, or that was a great catch by Rome Odunze, and I get a comment saying it's not illegal to give Caleb credit. Dude, all I said was Rome Odunze, great catch. My God, y'all need to chill. Y'all need to chill. There's also a penalty against the 49ers, so it's 1st and 15. We're getting smoked like a joint in a fraternity. Jeez, I couldn't speak. Yeah, we are. I mean, we at least got some points on the board, but San Francisco hands ball off. Big gap there. And they have a decent gain on second down. Or it's going to be second down. So you're saying there's a chance? Yes. Yes, Stegosaurus, there is a chance. A slim one, but there's a chance. Yeah, you're right. It would change. Selling the team would work if I bought the Bears. Now that's a change that would work. That's what I'm talking about. Donate to the fund. 2nd and 7 coming up for the 49ers. Fakes the handoff. Montez Sweat trying to creep in, and the pass is broken up by Jalen Johnson. And Jalen has a lot of words to say. 3rd and 7 coming up 49ers. That was good defense by Jalen Johnson. That's the bad thing about Washington being sold. People think it's simple to force a sell or that a sell is a magic fix, right? And you have to understand the workings of it. Like the people who would be given the first opportunity to buy the Bears, the first dibs, aren't. Ooh, and that's an overthrow by Brock Purdy, and that's going to fall incomplete and going to be 4th and 7 for the 49ers. Yeah, the people who have first dibs to buy the Bears wouldn't be. I mean, do we know for certain they wouldn't be better than McCaskey's? No, but they do have a track record that kind of shows that they would be just as bad. And they're board members. They're part of the McCaskey's decisions. Like they're not, you're not selling it to some new person who has all these visions for the team. These people are part of the board. Like they already help the McCaskies make decisions. Ooh, this is a good return there by Blackwell. Not a crazy return. He just out-juked someone and was able to pick up a few extra yards there. Bears offense coming out after this commercial break. No evidence the team will still suck. If we sell the team, we have plenty that the McCaskey suck as owners. I don't disagree the McCaskey suck as owners, but my point is what I've already said, that you have, it's not like you sell the team and it just goes to like some Joe Schmo who's super rich and is like, I'm going to make this team better. There's shareholders in the Bears. There are board members on the Bears. Those people are part of the decision-making body that help the McCaskies make these decisions for the Bears. Those people who pay the most into the Bears, that are board members, that are shareholders, they get first dibs on buying the Bears, and they probably would because they are already majority shareholders. They are already involved in the operations of the Bears. They're already the ones making some of the calls. Like it wouldn't be some new person coming in and reshaping this team. It would be someone who's already part of the bad decisions happening. So like I get what you're saying and you're not necessarily wrong, but like I don't know, it's just another thing the Bears are like, fire the head coach, do this, do that, it's going to fix it. And it never does. And selling the team is another one of those things where it sounds fun to yell and say, yeah, sell the team, that would fix it. But it doesn't. It doesn't fix it, in my opinion. But that being said, you know who would fix it? Me. So so how's the Alexis for Bears owner fund coming? Raise 1 billion yet? We're so close. We're so close. We're like almost less than $1 billion away. You know, we're this close, but we got to get there. We got to get there. There will always be haters. Yeah. Some people just, you know, are interesting. I don't trust the defense. I want to so bad, but they have to re-earn that trust. Yeah, I don't trust the defense either. Oh no, you short-circuited. Do you have your fuse box to like flip your switch? That's what you got to do. I've done that with my fireplace before. It electric fireplace, and it's caused it to short circuit. And I've been like, damn it. Had to go in and do the breaker. Put actual Bears Cubs to the mix to make it cute. I don't know if I would bring in actual Bear Cubs. I think they deserve to be in the wild where they are, but I would find a way to make the team cool again. That's for sure. 1st and 10, Bears, ball at the 35, hand it off to DeAndre Swift, and he gains like a yard. Woohoo. We do. It's these people who are board members, they pay in to be part of the board of the Bears. It's not like the way people can buy shares of the Packers, but it's these people invest money. Maybe I shouldn't say shareholders. They're investors into the Bears. 2nd and 8. Caleb Williams dropping back to pass. He's going long for Rome Odunze, who holds on to the ball in traffic with a big hit, and it is first down. Once again, this is why you incorporate Rome Odunze more. Dude is an elite wide receiver. 1st and 10. Bears are at the 55. 3:55 in the third. Bears once again doing some up-tempo stuff here. Keenan Allen with the catch. Did he actually catch it? It's going to be first down. I don't know why Keenan Allen fell. He had space to get the first down, but he tripped himself up or something. 2nd and 4. Nope. They're going to challenge that. You got to go, guys. They're going to try to challenge. You got to hike the ball. Yep, and there comes the challenge flag, and it's too late. Someone needs to be in Caleb's ear telling him you got to go. Like, you can't take your time here. Why are they not hurrying? Caleb, I know you're a rookie, but you got to learn. You got to hurry up. Yeah, that's not a catch. It hit the ground. They needed to do hurry up. You don't have time to check with the sideline. Okay, I'm not trying to be too critical here, but Caleb is standing there checking with the sideline like, yeah, that was a catch. And then he's like slowly getting the play call and he's making adjustments. And Keenan Allen is on the side yelling at him like, you got to go. Like, he knows he didn't catch that. So you have to, Caleb, you got to learn. There's been a few moments this season, unfortunately, where it's come down to the clock ticking. You don't have time to make all your checks at the defensive line and everything else. You got to go. And something like that, you got to go now. Are you calling the primetime game tonight? I am after I have dinner. I have not eaten yet today. So after this game wraps up, I am going to have a dinner break, and I might be a little late to the primetime game because I need to feed myself and feed my cats in that time span. Alexis renames the team to Space Bears and we immediately win the Super Bowl? Yes, that's exactly what's going to happen. Alexis, that's not part of my goals list. As your bowl manager, I would suggest we focus on the Tigers and then the Bears. Listen. Do we have flexibility in our goal list? Can we negotiate something here? I think we can make it work. I will increase your bonus. We're closer now than when we started? Yes. There are still shareholders. The shares are just not publicly traded. Right. That's what I mean. It's not like maybe shareholders isn't the best way to say it, but that's what they are. They're investors in the Bears and they pay towards the Chicago Bears and they pay towards, they're millionaires, billionaires. And they do have shares and investments in the Chicago Bears. Yeah, and they are partial owners. So that's why I'm saying those people who are like the top ones, if the McCaskey sold the team, they would get dibs to buy the team first, and they probably would because most of their money is invested in the team. Gustav Eberflus delaying the snap. Yeah, that was that needed to be a hurry up moment. I mean, it's 2nd and 10. It's not the end of the world, but that's a lesson. You got to go. All right, 2nd and 10. Bears offense. Caleb firing one over the middle to Keenan Allen, and this time it is a catch. First down. And their Bears are going to be, I think, at the 40-yard line, maybe 45. Just past the 45, or I'm sorry, the opposing 35-yard line. My bad. 1st and 10 coming up. 3:23 in the third. Caleb is going to keep it again. And he's going to pick up a few yards with his feet, like about 2. All right, pipe down there, Jeremy. I don't think so. Wow, what a run by Shahir for the Bills. They're doing a replay of it. He just broke like 5 tackles. All right, 2nd and 8, Bears offense. We're at the 30. Caleb dropping back. Ooh, and that's tipped at the line. 49ers are signaling their ball, but that was tipped, so I don't know why. That should not be a fumble. Oh, that wasn't even tipped. What the fuck was that? Caleb just didn't let the ball out of his hands? It, like, fell forward? What in the world was that? Is San Francisco challenging this? I don't think they are. What's happening? This is a challenge? What's happening? That's like a forward incomplete pass. That can't be a fumble. Are they going to rule that a fumble? I'm so confused. But how is it a fumble if he has forward motion? Like, that's just like grounding the ball. How many cats do you have? I have 2. 2 kitties. Are you talking to me? I think so. Random food. I wish I had the answer for you, Riley. My cats never stop begging for food, ever. I'm actually shocked they're not bothering me right now because it's past their dinner time. The O-line coach? Yeah, I agree. The O-line coaches, don't get me started on that one. Here's an increase in my bonus. Let's go run the numbers again. Yes, Life, that was the correct answer. See, I don't see why that's a fumble. Maybe I'm just wrong. But I think because his arm was forward progress, it was just like a downed ball. But I guess they're going to rule that a fumble, and that sucks for us. Oh my God, come on. This mouse sometimes really pisses me off. I'm trying to find updates from the game. On that Caleb throw. Is it overturned because it's a backwards pass? I don't even understand what happened there with Caleb. Like, I don't know if he was trying to throw and the ball just like didn't come out of his hand or what the hell happened, but that was not what the Bears needed right then. Caleb's pissed. Caleb is pissed. Oh, a pump fake he didn't hold on to? Maybe that is what it was. Brock Purdy going deep, and the wide receiver is wide open. TJ Edwards with the tackle, but holy shit, no one in the vicinity. See, I don't think that was a pump fake. When you see the replay, like, he was really going for it. Like, the pump fake would have stopped, like, here, but he went all the way, and his torso was twisting with it. Like, that looked like he was trying to throw the ball, and it just didn't come off his hands. I don't think that was a pump fake. I think that was him actually trying to throw the football, and it didn't come off his hand right. Because otherwise, the ball would have come out, like, right here or something, but he was all the way going down. And just like that, 49ers are probably going to score again. Unless the Bears defense can get a takeaway. Sure would be nice. I feel like we have, like, no takeaways this season. I know we have some, but compared to last season, nothing. Fidel with the $5 super sticker. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in. Unless you've been here, then hello. But thank you for the super sticker. Much appreciated. Damn, that really sucks that Caleb fumbled that. This is a good point. Someone tweeted there's way too much body catching going on with the receivers, and I would agree. I don't know. And the 49ers completed first down to Kittle, so that's good. I don't know what the deal is with that. Like, the amount of passes from DJ Moore and Cole Kmet, who are veterans in this league now, that they have let the ball bounce off their chests. I don't know what that's about. Cole Kmet's has some drops this season too, which is not good. Oh, and we are at commercial break, but at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth. Oh, this is not good. I can't handle this. It's just so disappointing. I just, ugh. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Guys, tell me what I should have for dinner. The Bills did lose. Dang, that sucks for the Bills. I had a little hangover from the last game. That's right, it's a week-to-week league. You just never know. What's up, Curtis? How are you doing? I think this is the only season Kmet has been drop heavy, surprising for him. Yeah, he's normally does not have his entire time in the league has not had an issue with drops. This season has not been his season. He's had quite a few drops this season, which is very much not like him. Um, I don't know. I feel like, it kind of rubs off the vibes from the team and everything else. Once one thing starts going, everything starts kind of crumbling with it. Okay, for what I should have for dinner, David Segasaurus says cheesecake. I would love that, but I need actual food. But cheesecake sounds really good. Problem is, everything's going to sound good right now. McRib. The McRib is back. Chipotle. I do love a burrito bowl. And if you get Qdoba, it's actually cheaper because they give you like free guac and stuff. It's not an extra charge. Chipotle actually just increased their prices by like 2%. Pizza sounds good. I actually haven't had pizza in a long time. Chicken with what though? I can't just have chicken. Mexican, I do love me some tacos. Touchdown. Awesome. Touchdown 49ers. But I do love me some tacos, so I could do with that. They just haven't been playing against the Bears. Salad and go? No, we don't have that. I don't know what that is. Extra point is good by the 49ers. Chinese food would go hard. Chinese food is good. But here's my problem. Everything sounds good because I'm so hungry. Everything sounds good. And I'm trying to be healthy. So then I'm trying to think like, what's the healthiest option of all these choices? But I'm just so hungry. I want it all. Life, I would say be worried. I think this is kind of their get right game. You know, they've been on a high of playing very well. And honestly, I would, if I was a Lions fan, I'd be more worried that the Lions lost. I mean, that the Bills lost today because now they can have shit to work on before going against the Lions. Chipotle over Qdoba. I don't necessarily disagree on the taste, but at the same time, Qdoba, like, they really load you up, man. Like, they load you up and you don't pay extra for queso or for guac or for extra cheese. And it's good and it's hearty. And they don't raise their prices like Chipotle does. Chipotle is crazy expensive and you have to pay for guac and they give you like a little spoonful. Pizza but Detroit style? Hell nah. What kind of kick was that? That's the second bad kick by the 49ers kicker today where there's been a flag because it's hit the ground. Here we go again with the stream being all weird. Sushi? I don't like sushi, unfortunately. Make a salad and call it a day? I haven't eaten all day and you're telling me to make a salad? I'm gonna have like one calorie. I can't do that. Cheese curds. Cheese curds are good, but not healthy. I know you didn't say cheese curds, but that's where my mind went. Chicago deep dish pizza is the way to go, but also I just like normal pizza in general too. All right, Bears offense, 1st and 10. 14:57 in the fourth. 49ers up 31-6. Caleb dropping back to pass. He's got to get rid of it. Caleb, do something. You got to go. Ooh, he evades a sack. And now he's on his feet and he's still going. And Caleb, why did you slap? Why did you slide there? Oh, God. Okay, the pass to Keenan Allen is good for the first down on 2nd and 1. It's funny because it seems like Caleb sometimes doesn't know when to protect himself. It's like he slides, and I'm glad because obviously I'd rather have him sliding than not sliding and getting hurt. But it's like the other week he decides to try to do like a little fake out and gets decked in the kneecap. And then today there's no one around him and he slides a yard before the first down. Like, Caleb, I'm all for you sliding and protecting yourself, but the first down was right there. Just get the first down. Like, what are you doing? All right, but it doesn't matter. We got the first down. 1st and 10, Caleb dropping back to pass, tosses it to DJ Moore, who's going to pick up the first. And Bears are creeping up. 1st and 10. Who knows? The score potentially could have been a little bit closer had Caleb not fumbled the football on that last drive. First and 10, Caleb Williams. Bears offense, 13:08. Caleb dropping back. He's scrambling. And does he get the first down? He might have stepped out like a yard before. I can't tell yet. Yeah, they're giving him the first down, 1st and 10. I think the ball was extended enough. 1st and 10, 12:43. $12:33 in the fourth. Hand the ball off to DeAndre Swift, who pushes through for a few yards. 2nd down. Second and 8 coming up for the Bears. 12-13 in the fourth. How crazy would it be if the Bears somehow come back in this and like tie it up or something? All right. Here we go. Caleb dropping back. He slings it across the middle, and it is caught by Rome Odunze for another touchdown. Look at that. Rome Odunze having himself a game. In the midst of Bears turmoil, the dude is showing out. Another contested catch. Look at that. Rome Odunze having himself a day. I've been saying, give Rome Odunze the ball. The extra point is good. Love to see it. Keenan Allen made history this game. 11K career receiving yards, fastest player in NFL history to reach 950 career receptions. Good for Keenan Allen. I will say, as much as I love Cole Kmet, and he is a great tight end, and the season hasn't been the best season for him, I do wish he played with space a little bit more, the way you see someone like George Kittle um, or Travis Kelce do. And I know he's not the same type of tight end as them, but like they really know how to work with their quarterback and find the little gaps in coverage. Like they'll run their route, but then they find the soft spot in the coverage and they get open there. And I feel like Cole does it sometimes, but he really doesn't get open that often and find those gaps as much. And I really wish, I feel like that's the missing piece of Cole's game, that if he would just do a better job of finding those gaps as the big tight end, he would be a bigger focal point on the passing game of this offense. I don't know. Technically, it's garbage time, but there's still like 12 minutes left of this game. You know, if the defense can get a stop, the Bears can catch up. You never know. It's not over till it's over. Oh, geez. I just don't know. All right. Here we go. Here comes the San Francisco offense. Didn't expect this blowout. Yeah, not me necessarily either, but here we are. 31-13 right now. 11:48, 49ers ball. They hand the ball off, and that is, oh, pretty decent gain, actually. Chips and salsa with guac? That sounds good. I think I would need to get like tacos with it, though. I think I would need a little bit more food in my belly. I would love to go to Chili's right now. Like, I would love to drive to Chili's and just go get some takeout there. Triple dipper meal or something. Yeah, with a margarita. 2nd and 5 for the 49ers. And there's a flag, and that's going to be against the 49ers. And it is going to be a full start on McKivitz for the 49ers. Bills just, wait, I thought the Bills lost. Is the game still on? All right, 2nd and 10. Purdy dropping back to pass. Pressure is coming, and he is going to dump off the pass. He still manages to get it off, and Edwards comes away with the tackle. So it is a short gain, but that almost was a sack. That was good on Purdy to get rid of the ball the way he did. Oh, Purdy's hurting. Purdy's on the ground holding his head like he's in pain. He's rolling, holding his face mask. Uh-oh. And there is a flag. Are they going to call this against the Bears for roughing the passer? Because he was like mid getting sacked and threw the ball away. I don't really think you can call that a flag. I think they're going to call Taylor for roughing the passer when I mean, Taylor kind of dived over Purdy's head, so I guess that's kind of fair, but at the same time, he was just going in for the sack. Purdy did bend a little bit awkwardly, but he's fine. He's standing on his own 2 feet. He's off on the sideline now. 1st and 10, 49ers. All right, Bears, now's your time to get an interception. Bears have my permission to beat the 49ers. We'll see. There's a slim chance at this point. Needs to block more too. He's been quiet the last few games. He does a decent job at blocking, though. He's a really good blocking tight end, but I would agree that recently it's been a bit off. He is more comfortable with hurry up. I think the problem is you can't always rely on hurry up, and you need your offense to get established and be able to read the defense. Let's go get some Chili's. I would love to get Chili's. Oh yeah, Buffalo did just score. So who said the game was over? I don't. The Buffalo is still on. Purdy is not gone. 2nd and 4, handing the ball off, and that is going to get tackled at the line of scrimmage, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Purdy is back in the game, so he's fine. Purdy got bent a little awkwardly, but he is all good. He is back in. The fact the Bears are still in the hunt for the playoffs. Like division leaders 7 and 5. That's crazy. All right. 3rd and 4, 2, 1. Get the snap off, and it is complete for a 1st down. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. We love that. Just when you think the Bears offense can maybe get some things going here, they should have scored in the 1st half, but the defense cannot stop anything to save their life. First and 10, 49ers. Also, there is someone once again blasting music outside my apartment. Oh gosh, guys, I don't know. I don't even know what to think for the following weeks after this game. Second and 9 for the 49ers. 7:54 in the 4th, and they are at almost the 30-yard line. Hand the ball off, and that is going to be stopped of a 1st down, but it's going to be like 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. Third and 1, 49ers. And I will say, as much as I want to give props to Caleb when he's playing well, so far the past few games, his 1st half has not been good. Ooh, Purdy goes for the pass and it hits the ground. It's going to be 4th and 1. Caleb's 1st half stats have not been the best as of recent, and credit where credit's due that the past few games where it's come down to the last minute of the game and he's led the team in the 4th quarter is amazing, but you got to get some points on the board in the 1st half. And I know that's not all Caleb, but he's part of it. And, that needs to improve. 49ers going for a 43-yard field goal attempt. 49ers, I think, call a timeout. And they do. First timeout 49ers of the half. Of the 2nd half. All right. 4th and 1, 43-yard attempt. It's taken forever to get to. Oh, they're not doing the field goal attempt anymore. They are going for it on 4th and 1. Now they are going for it. Fourth and 1, 49ers. And they get it. Of course they do. First down, 49ers. Great job, Bears defense. And we have a super chat. Frederick. And I believe that's Canadian dollars, $5 super chat. Caleb is a young rookie. He's making rookie mistakes. He's shown so much promise and will be fine. Just need time. A very sad Browns fan. Oh, I agree. Caleb has done really well, all things considered, everything that's been going on this season. I'm not trying to like totally scrutinize him, but you know, I think there's definitely areas he needs to work on. Definitely some rookie mistakes. Definitely need to play better in the first quarter. He needs to work on his footwork and that deep ball, which I think has to do with his footwork. I don't really think that's accuracy in the sense he can't make throws. I think it's, you know, footwork, not timing out well. So I agree with you. He's shown a lot of promise. I don't think he's the problem at all. I just think, you know, you got some things to work on, Caleb. You got a lot to work on in the offseason. The problem is you need a coach who can help you do that. So we'll see if he can. But I'm right there with you, Frederick. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. And I believe that is Canadian dollars, right? But thank you. Much appreciated. The Bills are going to come back from this unreal. I told you, never rule out the Bills, man. They find a way to persevere. Send you Watson. I am good. I will happily stick with Caleb. Thank you for the offer, though. But I am good. No, thank you on Watson. I will stick with my guy Caleb over here. The Rams are making themselves up with the other LA team. It also hinges on Chicago being able to develop Caleb. That's a bigger question mark. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Sword of the Spirit, dude, am I a curse to you? This is like 5 weeks I've been watching you and the Bears won't win. I know. I don't know what's happening. I'm like, watch. One of these days I'm gonna like get sick and I'm gonna be like, oh, I can't stream today. Sorry, guys. And then the Bears are gonna win, and everyone's gonna be like, Alexis, you can't stream anymore because now the Bears are gonna lose. They need to win so I don't end the season with streaming Bears games and them losing every game. It's not gonna go well for me. Bills are alive, so I hear. What is wait, I'm gonna actually try to pull it up on a second stream here. Hold on. Bills Rams. Let me see. All right, I got the Bills game up while I'm on commercial. Let me see here. That was a crazy touchdown. Josh Allen is pumped up. The Rams are meeting on the sideline for a little huddle action. It is now 38-35, and they still have 8:49 in the fourth quarter to go. The Bills could definitely come away and win this thing still. Bills defense has to get some stops, but all right, back to our game. 2nd and 8 for the 49ers. 6:14 in the fourth. A little fake pitch action, and that is going to be, oh, I don't think he's going to get the first down. It's going to be like 3rd and inches for Deebo Samuel. 3rd and inches. Yeah, we do need offensive linemen and better coaches. That's like the top two things that we need for sure, and a defensive line. That's true. The Lions didn't lose that game, but the Bears have yet to win a game when I'm streaming, so that's a bit of a problem. How did the Niners get the ball back so fast? I wasn't watching. I feel like I blinked and it happened, but the the Niners have been having a long drive. They've actually had the ball. I feel like this has been like a 10-minute drive. But I could be wrong. Christian McCaffrey doesn't look all that happy just sitting up in the booth right there. First and goal, 49ers. And that is going to be a gain of probably like 6 yards. Second down, 49ers. Where's my stuffed animal bear? He's hiding in the corner over there. I had a bit of a busy day today and was not able to get anything accomplished, unfortunately. And by that, I mean I wasn't able to put up my stuff. Second and goal. Yeah, 49ers are basically burning the clock right now. 5:20. And that's going to be a touchdown 49ers, and that about seals the deal. What I'm curious is, are the Bears going to keep Caleb Williams out here, or are they going to send in Tyson Bagent to kind of do to finish out the game? Because, you know, you want to protect Caleb, so I wonder if they're going to pull some starters and put Tyson Bagent out there. But Caleb needs more reps. I agree. I just don't know if it's worth risking it, but I don't know. We should play Super Bowl 20 and pretend it's live. That way we can watch the Bears win. Maybe I'll do it when the season is over. After the playoffs, I'll live stream Super Bowl 20 and we'll just pretend like the Bears are about to win the Super Bowl. Extra point is good, and the 49ers 38-13. Yeah, defensive coordinator not the greatest showing today. Definitely missing Matt Eberflus there. Duck Creek Campground. I used to live. Did you? Yeah, this is Partyville. America's favorite campground. I've worn this sweater too much recently. It's just my easy grab sweater. It also has so many stains on it because it's literally what I wear when I'm camping. So like if like firewood ash or something gets on it, if beer gets spilt on it, if I drip food on it, like I don't care because it's my camping sweater. So it gets dirty and it stains and I don't care. So I wear it a lot when I'm having like a lazy day and I don't care if it gets dirty. So it's not the prettiest looking sweater anymore. But yes, this is Duck Creek. Been there a few times. It's funny, you used to live in Partyville though. You had reps with the new OC? Yeah. Matthew, not much to say except it's house cleaning time. This team is worse than sucks. Yeah, this team is, it's something, isn't it? It really is. Seahawks won? Okay. They beat out the Cardinals. Guess the Flus wasn't all the problem. Yeah. No, and I didn't think he was the only problem, but yeah, you're seeing it now. You're seeing it now. We're like your bear dirty. My sweater, yes. You make that sweater look good? Well, I'm glad I make a dirty sweater look good. I don't know about all that, but The sweater's a canvas for the adventures. Yes, that's the way to put it. I like that. Bears ball, 1st and 10. Caleb is still out there. So are the starters. Fakes the handoff. He's going to toss it back, and that's almost intercepted. Ball is tipped and hits the ground, 2nd and 10. Was going for DJ Moore, but they do not connect. 2nd and 10 at the 30. 5:09 in the 4th. Caleb dropping back. Got to get rid of it, Caleb. Got to go. Got to go. Oh, and he's sacked. He tries to slide behind the line of scrimmage. Caleb, I know you're trying to protect yourself, and I agree with it, but you got to be heads up. You got to know when to slide. 3rd down. And they have to go for it on 4th down. I don't care if it's 4th and 15. I mean, I don't know. What do you have to lose? You're not going to win the game anyways. 3rd and 11 coming up. 5, 4, 3. Caleb dropping back to pass. He's got to get rid of it. Caleb, you got. And he's sacked. Caleb is sacked, and it's 4th down, and now it's going to be like 4th and 23. God, man. I know it's 3rd down, but you either got to move or throw it away or live to another day. I don't know. I mean, I know we have no hope in this game anyways, but Jesus Christ. Proud of my team's performance, not relishing in Alexis and Bears fans' pain. Yeah. I don't even know if I'm in pain anymore. I don't think I feel anything. Torrey Taylor with the punt. We don't go for it on 4th and 18, which I guess kind of makes sense because it's at the 30-yard line. And the Bears are going to get flagged for hitting the 49er who flagged a fair catch. Awesome. Even though he like stopped short of him. I don't really think that should count as a flag, but okay. Oh no, actually he did kind of hit him. Okay, I lied. That's a flag. Any universe where we hire Eberflus for defensive coordinators off season? Yeah. Put it on the table. I hear that guy's a good. I hear he's a good defensive coordinator. I have no idea, Life. As soon as this game is over, I'm gonna have to wrap it up quickly, just as a forewarning. Normally I stick around to chat for a bit, but because I want to try to stream the next game, I'm gonna have to wrap it up quick and figure out what I'm having for dinner. So I don't know yet. That's a good question, Life. I'm thinking probably maybe like Qdoba because I can make it healthier and just have like, like black beans and meat and veggies and stuff. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. Pride of America? I have not. No, I haven't camped at Pride of America, I don't think. Have I? Maybe I have once, actually. A long while ago. I think I did actually camp there once. Yeah. Yeah, I did. I wish I knew the answer, my friend. I really wish I did. Not prepared to play today, which is a norm for the joke of this team. Yeah, agreed. Ridiculous. I think Eberflus still had to go. I don't think he should have stuck around, but mainly because he lost the locker room. Like if he didn't lose the locker room fully yet, I would be like, yeah, I guess you could keep him till the end of season. But the locker room was gone. He lost the locker room. The locker room hated him. Jalen Johnson had a blowout match at him. So like, I really don't think there was hope of that sticking around. 7 sacks today? God. Not good. I am numb. I'm just. Yeah, what's going on with the Bills-Rams game? Let's see, Matt Stafford has a complete catch to Atwell. Brock Purdy dropping back, and there's a flag for delay of game, I believe. Or sorry, that's not Brock Purdy. They have their subs in now. Matt Stafford and the Rams are at 1st and 10, getting close to the goal line. 3 minutes left in the fourth, so this has been a long drive for the Rams. Nothing surprises us more than winning. Yeah, that at this point, unfortunately, true. Do you mean Panda Express? That is an interception by the Bears? Jonathan Owens? I don't know if it's going to count. Did he get any like feet down when he made the interception? Why didn't the 49ers throw in their backup sooner? Yep, that is an interception. Jonathan Owens with the INT. And it's going to be Bears ball. Not that it matters with 1 minute left in the fourth quarter. I agree. I don't think they're going to do it though, because Caleb was just in. I think they're going to send out Caleb again. The Bears have left Alexis numb and tortured. Maybe we should take bets on which stream we get Goth Alexis. God, I hope you don't get goth Alexis. I never had a goth phase. I had like a skater girl phase with Avril Lavigne phase, but never had a goth phase. But I definitely had my like, I think I'm Avril Lavigne and I'm gonna look all cool. I think I like, my hair like this versus when I would slick it across my forehead and be like, because I thought it was cool. Alexis, everyone shout out Alexis, true fan, in it till the end. Unfortunately, I am. I can't back out now. Now I just have to live through it and hope that one day we see a Super Bowl. It's been a tough game to say the least. Sucks even more the Bears' goddess powers were snuffed out today. Yes, Satanic Oneness, you are very right. I will say, like, this is why I'm glad, like, obviously I enjoy making Bears content and football content, but this is why I'm very glad that I have other things in my life, like passions. Because for some people, like, talking Bears is their job. And don't get me wrong, I would love to be paid to just make content, and that's the goal one day. But it's my goal along with making a stable living of content creation and acting and not have to work any other jobs. And I'm very glad that I have a passion like acting that I really care about. That it's like, as much as I want the Bears to win and I enjoy making Bears content, at the end of the day, tomorrow I turn around and I got self tapes to film. I've got auditions to do. Like, I got stuff to do. So, like, I'm very glad that I can't sit here and live in my Bears misery and have to talk about it on like the score every day. Because that would be torture. And also, then I would have to rely on the Bears someday being good to like make my job enjoyable. So, I'm very glad I have like a career I'm passionate about. I'm also just a diehard Bears fan. All right, Tyson Bagent time, baby. He is out. The Bears hand the ball off, and it's a gain of a few yards. 1:54 left in the fourth. This is the first time I think this season that we have sent Tyson Bagent out in a blowout loss. Because even in the one blowout loss we had to the Cardinals, we did not send Tyson Bagent out, I don't think. I'm pretty sure Caleb stayed in all the way until the kneel down. 2nd and 6 coming up. 1:33. Tyson, I guess, is letting the clock run. He's just kind of standing there. And he's going to pass it for first down. And they're going to run out of bounds and stop the clock at 1:13. No, emo Alexis, absolutely not. I just don't think we can do that. It could be worse. We at least have a quarterback. He's a rookie who needs to improve on some stuff, but we do at least have a quarterback. Goth on wheels? That's crazy. 1st and 10. Tyson Bagent going to do a little toss back to the running back. That's going to be stuffed at the line. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, not good, Anna. The game is not good. You know, they have the little like cartoon drawings of the MVP candidates up on the screen right now. Josh Allen's is the only one that really doesn't look like Josh Allen in the face. The rest, they look like they're themselves. Josh Allen, they did something to his face. He doesn't look like him in that. He looks like a different dude. 2nd and 11, Bears, 33 seconds in the 4th. And that gets nowhere as well. Line of scrimmage. Keenan Allen is still out there. So is our starting offensive line. I wonder why Keenan Allen is still out there. And the game is over. The Bears lose to the 49ers 38-13. And as Packer 79 said, it's a damn cold night trying to figure out this life. Won't you take me by the hand, take me somewhere new? If you guys don't know that, that's Avril Lavigne. Anyways, I don't know, but I'm with you. Anyways, sorry. Can you tell I love Avril Lavigne? 1st and 10 for the Bills. 1-54. I don't think I'm going to do the rest of their game, but it is an interesting game. Whoa, Josh Allen is trucking it deep, and it's incomplete. The game just like popped up. So, anyways, it's a close one over Bills and Rams land. And there is a flag on the field there. It's okay, life, you know? I hope we can have a better night. Me too. I hope I can have some good food. And it makes it a little better. We have, you know what's a positive? Tomorrow morning, I'm going to have to wake up early to go to the store because we have our Christmas potluck tomorrow morning. So, and I actually think, okay, I don't really feel like doing both of these things this week. I have a Christmas potluck and then I have my Friday Christmas work outing, which will be fun. I'd rather be home with my cats and not spend money, but you know. So I have tomorrow to look forward to. I have a potluck tomorrow at work. So at least I know I'm going to have some food tomorrow. So that'll be nice. Yes, yummy food does help. I'll have some food tonight and tomorrow at work. We're going to have some nice foods. And people make some really good foods there. People bring some nice dishes, let me tell you. So we got some good foods. Ugly crying kid. See you next week. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully next week is a better week for us, but at this point, I don't know. Have a good dinner. Thank you. I'm kind of entrapped by this Bills game, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up, as you guys already know, and going to have some dinner, and then I will be back for some Sunday Night Football in a little bit. But for anyone who has tuned in, I appreciate it. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it so it helps boost it so other people see it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed so you get notified when I do go live. And I will see you guys in a little bit if you're here for Sunday Night Football. So thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry this stream was so downcast because the Bears suck. But appreciate you guys for tuning in. And if I see you later, then I'll see you later. If not, then I hope you have a good rest of your night. So Thank you guys for watching. Bye.